trying to not get it over here.
Yes.
Oh, Amanda, so research scientist, but also really cool. You're making masks for people. I know that there's a big debate going on. Half the people are
Mhm.
saying masks are not necessary. They don't do anything. And then the other
Mhm.
half are saying they absolutely do something.
Mhm.
Signed up if anyone's interested in this too. I think it's like, I'll read it out at the end. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts set up text message alerts.
Mhm.
It gives you updates on COVID-19 every day, and every single day they send out the same alert: please cover your face. So I want to hear your take on the importance of wearing masks.
Yeah, so I guess the best way for me to describe it is I protect you, you protect me.
Okay.
So when I wear a mask, I'm doing it so I protect you because I could be asymptomatic and be a carrier of, the disease COVID-19. And being courteous to my community and to the hospital workers and everybody out there trying to mitigate, the spread, um, I'm wearing a mask.
Right.
So I think it's important to send that message. The mask originated from, like, if you think about it, in Asia countries, everybody wears a mask, right? So where did that originate from? It actually came from SARS, the original SARS, in 2002, 2003 epidemic. So they knew that, hey, like, I want to be courteous to you, so I'm going to wear myself a mask. And then it just started because of their, epidemics that happen over there, and their willingness to help out their community. They wore masks all the time. When they go into the hospitals, when they're in the transit. So I think we need to do a better job of understanding that it's not, you're not going to get it. It's just more of a sense of helping out your neighbor by wearing a mask.
Amanda, do you see us going forward with this, eventually us having to be like Asian countries and wearing masks full time?
I mean, we might have some, we might adopt that practice for some time.
Okay.
It all depends. But there are practices after these pandemics that change the way that, we operate.
Hmm.
One example is in Disneyland in Asia. What they do is before someone enters in, they take the temperature and they also do a QR code scan to see if you've been sick in the past couple of days.
Okay.
And these are the procedures that they do to just mitigate like the spread of these diseases. I think that we would go that far. I don't think so, but I
Okay.
think for the time and the environment that we're in right now, I think it is necessary just to keep in mind that we're just trying to help each other out by just wearing these masks.
Okay, here's a question. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. Um, we have a lot of people running, taking the advantage to get outside, go for a run, go for a walk, and runners are saying that they don't have to wear masks. They're zooming by people, they're fine. What are your thoughts about that?
I mean, the masks are very uncomfortable. I'm going to tell you right there. I'm a runner too. I'm running for the Boston Marathon.
Oh,
Um,
awesome.
yeah, thanks.
Sorry that it got pushed back, but
Oh, okay. It's necessary. It's really important. And I applaud, the BAA and John Hancock for doing that.
mhm.
So, as you're running, yes, you're gonna zoom by people, and yes, the masks are uncomfortable. But I think, like, just again to stress, like, being courteous of other people. I would say bring it with you. You know what I mean? Like if you're see like a crowd of, not a crowd of people, but if you're seeing a bunch of people coming up, like, hey, wear it on your neck and then pull it up. It
Yeah,
doesn't, do anyone harm. And then it also makes you feel like you're contributing to the community and keeping them safe.
good. And tell us about, so you sewed in the past, so this
Yeah.
is really cool. And
Yeah.
then you decided to bring that to now and actually make masks. So I commend you for that. That's awesome. Can you just tell me about making your mask and who you're giving them to, if we can purchase them, where? I saw that you posted on your Instagram stories people wearing them. That's
Yeah.
awesome to do, and they look really cute and fashionable as well. So tell us.
Yeah, so I started making masks because a lot of my friends are in the healthcare industry. My best friend is emergency medicine PA. I have another couple friends that are doctors, and they were stressing that they don't have access to PPE, and I was just like, wait a minute. As a scientist, like I can't
Yeah.
walk into a lab, let alone like code red, like COVID-19 atmosphere. I was like, how do you not have this stuff? And they're like, well, it's very limited, and they're making us wear only the same mask for like 5 days, and and that's just unsanitary to begin with.
Right.
Um, it's just like a really bad situation to be in.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, wait a minute, there's something that I can do here. I know that it's not the best option, but it is an option. And so I took out my sewing machine. I used to sew, I used to box, and I didn't like the wraps that they were just like plain black. So I
Right.
bought fabric, and then I like
Yeah.
made my own wraps, like different types of wraps and stuff. So that's originally where my hobby came from and where it stemmed
Mm-hmm.
from. So I was like, masks are pretty easy to make. Let me go buy like the necessary materials, and I just started making them. And I like originally started giving them into the hospitals and to friends, and then it kind of like went out. Like a lot of people started reaching out to me because they also needed it for their grandparents and the
Yeah.
nursing homes and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. Like you don't even think about that. Like the nursing homes are so vulnerable. Like we have to like protect them too. So I started giving them to the elderly population, and now it's just like anyone that wants one. I'm so excited to make them for you. I'm like, one of my good friends, she's an interior designer, Tiffany Bakari, and she's donates a lot of the fabric too. So a lot of people are just like either donating to the materials or donating materials. So it's just keeps me busy. And I'm just like super excited to like help out my like community and anyone that needs it.
Amanda, how many masks have you made so far? You started about 3 weeks ago, you said?
No, it's only been 3 weeks. Oh my God.
You're like, it feels like a lifetime.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, it feels like a lifetime. Um,
Hmm.
I would so I probably made about 150 now
Wow.
masks. Yeah.
How long
Uh,
does it take to make a mask? To make one?
yeah, it takes about 15 minutes from beginning to
Okay.
start. Yeah. So from like cutting the material and then sewing and then like folding them so that they have like the nice crease because I want to also to make them look like fashionable and
Yeah.
cute. Like, yeah. So I have
Do you
a
have
few.
people? Yeah. Could we see them if you have them?
Yeah. So this one
Oh,
is
I,
really cute. So this one comes from like the sun. It's like a sun fabric. And hold on. It's a little bit bigger because this isn't a
oh
guy's one.
wow.
So it's like
I like
fun. It's
that.
yeah. So
And it is fashionable.
yeah. And then there's like
How long would you suggest people to wear that mask for? Say you go outside, you go to the grocery store, you come home. Should you be washing the mask every night? Does it have up to so many uses?
yeah. So the best practice is to take the mask off as soon as you enter the house.
Okay.
And usually for me, what I do is I sanitize it. I just spray it down with like Lysol or whatever, and then you can like hand wash it. Just
Oh, okay.
luckily for us, this virus is kind of weak. Like you know how they say wash your hands, don't touch your face. The reason why they're saying wash your hands is because the virus is killed and deactivated through like washing your hands.
Right.
So it's so weak. So if like and we're lucky in that sense, you know what I mean? Like that's what it is. There
Mm-hmm.
are worse viruses out there, as we all know. Yeah, so as soon as you walk, get into the house, put some Lysol on it, and then maybe every other 2 days you can hand wash it, but just let it
Right.
dry. Put it into it. Also, I would recommend putting it into a Tupperware container just to keep
Okay.
it not exposed to the air.
That's good to know. I saw that people are kind of mistreating how to use their PPE. We've never had to go through this before, so I can't necessarily blame them, but they're just using the same mask over and over again. They're wearing it into their house, but I'm glad you
Mhm.
brought up those points. Take it off as you enter your home. Make sure you sanitize. Put it in a little Tupperware container because people just, they're unsure of how to exactly go about it.
Yeah,
If
because I mean,
people
you could,
want,
if you, sorry.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, go right.
if you think about it, like you're taking your mask off and say you didn't immediately wash your hands, and then you touch your countertop and put the mask on your countertop, and then you're putting it onto your face. That's
Right.
like a huge like no. So if you can just like clean your hands, then do your thing with the mask, put in a Tupperware. It's the best safe way to
Right.
treat that.
I mean, if people want to reach out to you to get one of your awesome masks, seriously commend you for that. I'm sure your friends and the hospital workers are also thankful for that. How can we get a mask from you?
Yeah, if you just want to DM me on Instagram, so Boston Scientista, so Boston_Scientista, and then just ask me for a mask. I have like a bit of a queue, but I'm getting through them pretty quickly. Now that I have like an assembly kind of thing for myself, I'm a lot faster than when I started. So I honestly would love to make anyone a mask. Usually what I do is just to minimize my exposure
Yeah.
at the post office and also their exposure too, is I only ship on Saturdays. So that's just one thing to know too. So like definitely make them, and then on Saturday I ship them. So
And how much are the masks for people to know?
so honestly, like I don't want to, because it's a very difficult time for everybody. I don't feel that I want to add more stress onto everybody else's heightened um, situation. So if they would like to donate then to like the materials or whatever they want to, donate, that's great. But like I said, I'm not, here to make money or profit from this.
Wow, Amanda, I think you should add into your Instagram handle, Amanda Angel Scientista. That's so sweet of you. That's really
Uh,
nice.
Thanks.
They can, so if people want a mask, I know I want one. I think they're adorable and I'm in need of one. I've been just using kind of like disposable ones. They can just DM you and reach out to you on your Instagram.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And how long is the queue right now? I'm so interested. How many people are asking you for masks?
Oh, I actually got a lot done yesterday and today. So
Wow.
my a little bit lower, but I have like
Yeah.
30. So I'm doing they're essential workers at um New England Sports Network. So there's 25 of them, and they cannot purchase masks because there's like none to be purchased, or it's like really difficult to
Oh
get
my,
them.
I have
So,
a few friends today that are essential workers for Nessun. Yeah, and they
oh,
have to do it.
great.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'm making all of them masks. So after them, I have a couple families that I have to make for, and then I'm open. So
Great. All
yeah.
right. Any other takeaways? Since you're a scientist, I know we would love to hear how to just stay safe this time. Just a couple takeaways before we end this live. I know we've learned a lot of great information. Anything else that we didn't get to touch on?
Yeah, I would just say, just just know that the scientists and the experts are doing their best, and they understand viruses and pandemics. This isn't the first time we've been here,
Right.
nor will it be the last. Hopefully, not for a long time. But just know that everybody is working really hard, and they want to find the best route to mitigate this. So continue to practice social distancing. That's super important. And definitely think about adopting like the practice of wearing masks to, mitigate the path of this spread of this disease. But
Great.
we're
And
going to
with
be okay. I promise.
people, yeah, wear your mask. If you don't have one, DM Boston Scientist. Is there a underscore in that or no?
Yes. Yes. So it's
Can
Boston
you
underscore. Sorry.
can you just tell everybody your Instagram handle?
Yeah. It's Boston_Scientista. So it's science tista. I can actually write it. Should I write it?
Yeah, write it in there so people know. Because people will come back and watch the live, so that's good to know. Oh, we have a question from my apartment,
Yeah.
aka my roommate. She wants to know, do you have a Venmo to donate money to the making of the masks?
Yeah, so it's Amanda_Cirillo. It's just my name underscore last name.
Okay, great, guys. So if you heard that, if you want to donate to Amanda,
Yeah,
she's making masks, and that's so great. She's doing it for no money, and she donate money for materials and all that jazz. Donate to Amanda_Sorello. And she wrote it in there as well. Amanda, thank
yeah.
you so much for taking the time to join us. I've learned a lot today, and I hope
Oh, and
everyone
there's
too.
oh, I also want to say my friend just entered the one that I said that donates all the fabric, a lot of the
Yeah,
fabric. She's here too, Tiffany Bakari. So shout out to her. She's amazing.
you,
Yeah.
Tiffany. The masker's so cute with the fabric. All right. Well, thank you so much, Amanda.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good
Thanks.
one. Stay
You
safe.
too.
Bye.